Today we're going to review the Olsatools Allen X bit. This is the matrix set. It goes from 3mm all the way up to 14mm. We're going to review it really quick and then we're going to test it. Just like when we review the Torx bit, we're going to try to break them and see how strong they are. So this is the matrix set. Now Olsatools also makes the standard set. There's a few different sizes in this. From the 3 to 6mm, they're actually a 1/4" drive. From 7 to 12mm, they're 3/8 drive. And the big one at the end, which is our 14mm, this is a 1/2" drive. There is a hole in there so that it stays on your ratchet. If you have a ball pin onto your ratchet, it doesn't fling off on you when you're putting some torque to it. The neat thing about them too is that there's the hexagon. Let's say you don't have space to put power tools or a big ratchet in there, then you can actually use the 1/4" drive. This is a 11mm, so the 11mm fits just right. For the 3/8 drive, we're going to use a 17mm fit. Nice and tight. The 14mm actually use a 22mm. You can use your open end just like this, or you can also use the box end like that. If you're having trouble to break away your hardware, then you can also double wrench it or use the extension bar that Olsatools sells. I got some hardware in this bag with Allen on here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the vise. Sorry for the mess right now. I'm doing a big upgrade of the garage, big reno. We're going to start filming lots of stuff in here, but as of right now, it's half done. But this is where we have the vise. So this is where I have to make you guys see. In order to push those X bit to the maximum, we're going to use the Cat 1/4" drive with an adapter, the YOB 3/8 drive, and the big boy, the YOB high torque hand pack drive. For the Cat, we have 18V DX4, and for the 2 YOB tool, we're going to use the Hedge battery. We're gonna keep testing from smallest to biggest. So the smallest size hardware that I have here actually fit the 4mm. Let's see if this breaks first or the boat. It's actually stripping and driving inside the boat here. Our Allen bit hasn't twisted at all. Still good. So our hardware, the head is not damaged. It's not rounded at all. Did a perfect job keeping everything in shape. But the nut actually started to strip onto the threads here. So I would say that this boat is broken and the boat and the nuts, the thread are damaged. Our next hardware is 5mm X head. Oop, wrong way. We're at speed number 3 right now. Broke the head of the hardware. The head is not rounded. Sure, there's a little bit of paint damage here, like, you know, the black coating on top. Nothing's rounded. So far, it's 2 for 2 for the Olsatools X bit. Oh, I thought we would have to move to the 3/8 drive, but it's actually a 6mm, so we're still on the 1/4" drive. We're turning the right way this time. I started to round up the nuts here. I'm gonna put this back to the edge. We'll give it a good squeeze, and we're gonna try again. Whoa, timber! No damage on here. Nothing is getting rounded. This adapter is pretty good actually too. It's a Titan. It didn't get stuck into the shock. It's not getting rounded or twisted. Now the hardware is also not getting rounded or twisted, but I don't think we're going anywhere with this. The head is still fine. Nothing is rounded because it's perfect fit. You can see all the damage on those nuts. I think we're gonna call this a draw because I'm not going to push the tool without it being able to turn like that for too long, or I'll probably damage something in the head. Actually, you know what we can try? Try it with the wrench. See if we can actually snap the head off. I'm gonna double wrench it. Oh, something is breaking. What's breaking? It's gonna be the hardware or the hex head. I think we just snapped the thread out of it. Oh, and we started to round up the hardware a little bit. Let's inspect this. This hex head bit is not twisted. Everything's still perfect with it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera here. It started to have some damage in here and starting to round up a little bit. All of the 1/4 inch drives so far, they're stronger than the hardware that I use. Our next size is gonna use the 3/8 impact 8mm hex head. So I don't know if you guys saw that on the camera, but it's pretty cool. There's actually a shoulder on that boat. The impact and that hex bit actually started to bring it through the thread of the first nut. The nut actually went all the way here, just a hair from the head. So that first nut is done. Same as before. You can see there's a little bit like, you know, just the coating, the black coating is missing a little bit, but there's nothing rounded. And this is what we have here. Now that was starting to have a little bit of damage inside the hex, but not much. But those nuts are completely gone. Our next hex head that we're testing is the 10mm. Well, it's a fill for this little baby. We're going to do it by hand. I don't know if my bench can take that much pressure. It's like my vise might let go. And that's starting to twist here. So our hardware is starting to break. Now there's no damage inside the head here, and there's no damage on our hex head. We're gonna call this a draw. This kit is amazing. They're strong. Like most of the time you're going to have like those will break or twist. There's no damage to any of them. So now, other than shaking everything out of the bench and maybe breaking the vise, what's your prediction? Will this hex bit last? Like this, actually you can pull, like, it's rated for 1,070 breakaway, but when I push with it, I could have it go about like 500 foot-pound, actually going forward, tightening hardware. So, yeah, prediction, leave that in the comment below. What's gonna break? The vise, the hardware, the hex bit, or the wire will be impact? That's your call. All right. right, let's have some fun with this. You guys ready? Wow, I was even shaking the concrete block of the table. Nothing's broken. I don't think this vise can take it. Oh, it was starting to spin on me. Anyway, I think we didn't break anything. If you want to call something that broke or was about to break, I would call the vise for this one. Look, like I had this all tight. Iron press. Yeah, we pushed it. This wasn't moving at all. And that was also not moving at all. And it wasn't twisting. So this is what you can inspect with this. Now, if you have that on a vehicle and you can rattle it for longer or use big bars or something like that, then go ahead. I wouldn't be scared of breaking this. I'll even show you the hardware not starting to get all damaged here. But nothing was moving in here, so it's not like we're stripping the thread or nothing like that right now. I was seeing that this part of my vise here starting to get loose. And that wasn't loose before we tried to break this. I call that a draw too. So let me know in the comment below, what do you think of this kit? Pretty strong if you ask me. I'll keep that in my toolbox. Now give me a like, subscribe. I got a lot more tools coming up to test. I got some garage reno to show you. I got some work on the pickup truck that's coming out. We got tons of videos about to come out right now and tons more tools that I haven't tested yet that I need to test still and show them to you. So yeah, I'd like to see you next time. Until then, keep pushing the limits.